We're talking all things theater. Brian and I could sit here for hours talking musical theater. This is Brian J. Marcum, of course, from Music Theater Wichita, the artistic director. They just wrapped up their 2025 season. It was spectacular. You have people that were on the stage. Now they're on Broadway. That just tells you the caliber. But not really much rest for you, Brian. You're already planning ahead for next season.
That is true.
2026, you have a really good season coming up.
Yeah, it's really exciting. Like you said, our season was so much fun.
Yeah.
And now we're moving on to the next big thing. So we opened our 2026 season with Hello, Dolly.
Classic.
Which is a show we've done before, but I love it. It's one of the best musicals ever written.
Yeah.
And then we're going to follow that with Elf the Musical, which is a new show for us.
Yeah.
And I was the original associate choreographer on the Broadway show.
Holy smokes,
I did all of the workshops prior to. So to be able to bring that to Wichita and do our own version of it will be
cool.
exciting.
Elf in July, right?
Christmas in July.
Christmas in July, yeah.
And then we followed that with Fiddler on the Roof, which is another great musical, one of the best musicals, another one ever written. And the original Jerome Robbins choreography we're going to be doing.
Nice.
And then Hairspray,
people love
which is
that.
always a fan favorite. And then, of course, the finale of the show, which everyone's very excited about. And honestly, we thought we wouldn't be able to do for a while, is Les Misérables.
Wow.
So that's exciting. It's a it's a big musical, and so we're excited to be able to produce that one again.
That is so exciting. What a great season. We've got some pictures here from past times. I think 4 of these 5 shows you've done previously. Got Fiddler on the Roof right here. Hairspray, of course, that's going to be one that people are pumped up about. Take us through, this is a season that kind of has a little bit of everything. You've got the classics, Hello, Dolly, Fiddler, Hairspray, maybe a little more contemporary music, and then this one is, maybe people's favorite of all time.
Of all time.
What was the thought process kind of selecting all these different types of shows?
Well, what we want to do is give everyone something. We want to try and give something for everyone.
Yeah.
And so a lot of people like the classics, and then people like the contemporary new stuff. And of course, everyone likes Les Mis. What I'd like to say is that we want people to trust us and come. This past season we had new shows and old shows, and people didn't know a lot of them, and they came and they said, I didn't know what this show was about, and I really left loving the show. And so that's what we would like to say is trust us and just come on out and see all the shows, and not just your favorite, because that's what that's what we do. We put out the art and hope that you're going to love it. And most of the time they do.
Yeah, and the resume of MTW and the people involved kind of speaks for itself. As I mentioned, this season kind of blew people away. You had some shows like Grand Night for Singing, a lot of people maybe hadn't heard of before, and that was one of my favorites of the season as well. Take us through Les Mis. Okay, so behind the scenes on this, how much time do you have to put on a show at MTW during the summer?
We now do a show within a 3 weeks period.
Wow.
So we learn that show, and we'll learn a show in 7 days, and then tech it for 4, and then we open and we run 7 performances.
That's spectacular. And what's the challenge with the show, like as big as Les Mis, with that, with the
Well, there's a lot of challenges with that one because it's later in our season, and so our ensemble will go away. So there'll be we'll be using lots more local talent in it, and it's just a big cast. And we have a new set design for it, and there's so many options that we have, and so we always want to keep be doing something new, especially production-wise. So there'll be will there be a turntable? Will there not? Are we going to do, our new costumes? So we're all in that planning phase, which is very exciting.
I love that.
But we like to bring new things to the season and to the shows.
Well, we're already counting down the days. I know we're 9 months away from the start of the season, but we're so excited. For more information, just visit mtwichita.org. Brian, thanks for joining us this morning.
Absolutely.
All right, Halen's forecast.